Okay, here we go again. It's that wonderful time of the day or evening. And Instagram is okay.
Okay.
Is here.
It's going to be a good day.
Okay, it's here. Okay, it is a good day. Every day is a good day. You know, I read an interview about Clint Eastwood. And it wasn't an interview, it was a conversation between Clint Eastwood and Toby Keith, the country singer, and they were playing golf. And so Clint said, Monday's my birthday and I'm turning 91. And Toby said, so what are you gonna do? And he said, I'm starting a movie. And Toby said, how do you do that? And he said, every day when I wake up, the first thing I do is say, keep the old man out. A great quote. Anyway.
Power of the mind.
Here's Suzanne Health, alias Chrissy Snow, alias Carol who? Carol.
What was Carol's last name? Any of you know
Foster.
that? What?
Foster, Carol Foster.
Carol Foster.
Yes, Carol Foster.
And David Foster was your son. No, not exactly. Well, look who's here. She came to guard me. Gloria is in the house today.
She's downright friendly. She's a nicer old lady than she was a young girl.
Yeah, well, that's because she's desperate now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I do too.
Yeah, desperate is good when it's your pet.
When it's your cat.
Like she's
Because
standing,
cats are never desperate.
She's rubbing up against me right now.
Yeah.
Okay? She's
Saying,
waving
"Those
her
are nice
tail
shoes."
at me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now she's looking at all the wires and connections and things thinking, I could do better than that. Okay.
Top of the morning to you.
Well, here you go.
Okay.
Okay. We're just having a short drink tonight, okay?
Yeah.
Because we're going out for dinner with one of our dear friends, Carrie
Yeah.
Clark,
Yeah.
who we've known since the early 70s.
Well, when we met, we all met at the same time,
it was
remember?
like in 70, I don't know, 2,
Yeah.
73, something like
Carrie
that.
is Dick Clark's widow,
Yeah.
and he just loved Carrie. He'd yell at her all the time, the way men used to yell at their wives. Oh, Carrie, come on, that kind of thing. And she'd go, oh. In fact, when I got the part of Chrissy Snow on Three's Company, I stole parts of Carrie Clark and parts of my niece, Erin Mahoney, and put them together, and that became Chrissy Snow. The reason Carrie Clark, she's really smart. She ran Dick's business all those years. But like she'd say these weird things, and Dick called her one day and he said, how's the office today? Is it busy? She goes, no, it's that Jewish holiday, Shana Na. And she wasn't trying to be funny. That's what's so charming about Carrie. So I'm looking forward to seeing her.
Okay.
It's hard when you've been married all those years and then you got to figure it out on your own. That's so hard. Don't ever leave me.
Why would I do that?
I'm not letting you.
No, why would I do that?
I don't know.
I can't think of a reason why. I can't.
We
think.
don't have a printout tonight. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's not in the...
Yeah, it's right beside you in the chair.
Oh, I was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me read.
I will.
Let me read.
Let me put on my $900 reading glasses, which don't help much.
Let me read what's happening today. Okay. The theme of the show is lovely younger hands, and here are the elements: Manuka honey hand cream, cinnamon sugar and peppermint flavored if you want to eat it. Heel Restore. You know, I always thought that was, what is this with Heel Restore? You know what? I used it for the first time about 3 months ago. And
Good,
I
isn't it?
get it. Yeah, I get it.
Because you have rough heels.
Yeah. Excuse me? Then we have the nail brush, and on the same nail brush on the other side is a pumice stone. Okay?
You know, you always forget to buy a nail brush, but when you need to clean your nails, it's so great. and then this gets in there, and then you can like file them. I highly recommend this.
Then we have coconut moisture serum.
Yeah.
Then we
Which
have
is this. You love
repair
this. You
and
love
restore base coat. And then we have protected base and top coat. And then, I can't believe it, we have the 10 toxin-free nail polish. Oh, there it is on the floor. I'll pick it up in a
We
minute.
can't see anything. We can just hear you creating a little
Mess.
rock over there.
Okay.
What?
Maybe
I've
we
made
should
a-
move.
I've made a mistake. Carol's last name was Lambert.
Oh, yeah. Who was Foster?
Someone was Foster. Was she Foster before she got married? Were the kids Foster?
I don't know. I should know my kids' names. I don't know.
Okay, we need some.
Yeah, you guys know. Let me know what my
I'll
name
figure it
was.
out.
Thank you.
We were, when that show was on the air, it was called Step by Step. It ran for 7 years. And when we were on the air, we didn't know this. We were vacationing in Italy and we were in some small town.
Oh, right.
And all of a sudden, behind us, there are like 6 or 7 guys and us. And I'm thinking, well, it's a small town, they're probably friendly. One of them starts hollering, Carole, Carole! And they start coming toward us. So we start running ahead. And we get to a restaurant and we
And
go
then
in.
and the faster we go, the faster they go.
Right. And now we're in the restaurant and they're outside waiting and they're smiling and smoking and they're like, I don't know, in their 20s, you know. And I'm thinking, I don't know what this is. So I thought, we have to leave the restaurant at some point. So I left you in the restaurant and I went out and they explained to me that Step by Step is playing in Italy and it's called A Blonda per Papa.
Blonda per papa.
And your name is Carole, not Carol. Carole. And that's what they were hollering when they were chasing us. So they love
It
you.
was a big show in Italy.
Yeah, they love you.
Isn't that
Okay.
Nice. Nice to be loved.
So
we love all of you.
what I didn't mention when I was reading this encyclopedia for lovely younger hands is
I
that
love that
today
thing.
the entire site is 25% off. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say for a while.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's all I'm going to say
Promo
about.
code. You gotta tell them the promo code out.
Pardon me?
You gotta tell them the promo code.
Oh, the promo code. You know, I knew that, Caroline. I was just checking to see if you'd pick up on it. Okay, the promo code is winter, that's WINTER 25. Winter 25, promo code,
And I
SuzanneSummers.com.
have confirmed. Carol Foster was your maiden name, and then you married Lambert. So your name,
Okay.
Carol Foster Lambert.
okay. And I got to marry my other great husband, Patrick Duffy.
So, your maiden name was Mahoney. And in Ireland, it was probably O'Mahony.
Or Mahoney.
Or Mahoney, that's
Yeah.
right, yeah. And then you became Suzanne Summers. You married Bruce Summers.
Yes.
You became Suzanne Summers.
And it was the alliteration was a good
That's
stage
right.
name.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you were going to use Mahoney, you'd have to be Susie Mahoney.
Yeah.
Okay, Susie Mahoney's a nice name. Friendly,
Yeah, yeah.
friendly, okay? But you became Suzanne Summers instead.
Yes.
And now you're Suzanne Hamill, and sometimes you're Suzanne Summers Hamill.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never, well, I use Suzanne Hamill sometimes, but
Right.
I identify most with Suzanne Summers.
Yeah. Oh, now it's asking
I like
me-
alliteration. What?
Hold it. We were paused because Instagram was asking me if I wanted to update something. So I cleared it. So we're happy.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
we're happy.
The younger hands we're selling tonight is exactly what it says. I love that stuff. I keep it on my sink. It plumps up your hands. And what's in it?
Which one is that?
The younger hands. It's this. Have you ever used it?
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I think, didn't I use it
We
for a
women
while?
are probably more concerned with having our hands plumped up than you men.
Well, no, I think,
But it's got biocontrolled lipofilling, it's got Abyssinian seed oil, improves tone and texture, cress sprout extract for age spots, we know what those are, and Madonna lily helps brighten the appearance of skin. But it's a non-greasy formula, and I swear it plumps up your skin when you put it on. At least it looks like it, and it makes your hands look so much better.
I think I need it now.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Here, put some
Huh?
on. Put some on.
Well, you put it on.
Well, it'd be easier for you. I would love
Okay.
to do it, but
Whoops.
yeah,
You can tell.
yeah. You better do it.
This is home.com.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right, I got to take the thing off the top,
yeah.
which I don't like that thing at the top.
Well, we have to put that on so that the cream inside doesn't disintegrate,
Oh, okay.
because they would be mad, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm putting it on right now.
Okay. Let's
You're
see if
going to
your
watch.
hand-
It's going to be magic. I mean, really. I'm going to put it on, and in maybe 10 minutes, I'll show you these hands.
Yeah.
We're talking magical.
We're not creating magic. He's just being out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case they come after us, Al, I have to say that. I'm not trying to step on your humor.
Okay.
So, are you?
Beautiful. I'm rubbing it into my hands right now. Actually,
Feels good, doesn't it?
yeah.
Like I really am impressed with that product. I really, really like it. I
It's
didn't.
a great product because it's got that plumping agent, that lipo line filler.
Is that the biocontrolled
Yeah,
lipofilling?
because you know how the skin on your hands gets thinner as you age and you can start.
Oh, really? It does?
Yeah, because you start seeing those veins. It's not a great look,
No,
and the
it's
age
not.
spots are not a great look.
No, no.
But then we also have the 2 new Manuka honey hand creams, which are fabulous as well. So kind of if you're trying to target the age spots and the plumping, I would use the younger hands. But if you want just a beautiful scented, organically scented hand cream, that Manuka honey is unbelievable. Those
I
hand
love our
creams.
Manuka honey products. They're
So
so great.
so Stacy Stewart said, "Wow, still a knockout. You plump up my skin just by looking at you."
Who, you?
No, you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
She's looking at you. I assume it's a she, Stacy.
you.
That
Can
could be
you pull
either.
that top off?
Top off.
Yeah. You like
Sure.
to pull things off of me.
Oh yeah, it's one of the. I don't know why they do that. Here you go.
I don't know.
It's how they seal it. They're
Yeah.
sealed.
Yeah. And so the polishes we have today are winter whites. And have you ever seen Caroline in her white polish? It looks so good on her. And I've got it on today too. What do I have on? I
They look
have,
like your pink slip on, is that right?
I think so.
These are all like your
Yeah.
translucents or neutrals. They're all so pretty.
My nails are very short right now. But with this polish, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
Okay, we have younger hands, Manuka honey hand cream, cinnamon sugar or peppermint, heel restore, nail brush with pumice stone, coconut moisture serum, repair and restore base coat, protective base and top coat, Suzanne 10 toxin free nail polish. Enter promo code winter25 at SuzanneSummers.com, 25% off.
Here's what's not.
That was pretty good, huh?
Very good.
Yeah, yeah.
You could have been an announcer.
Yeah, I could have.
Here's what's not in our polish. We don't have formaldehyde.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. We don't have toluene. We don't have dibutylphthalate. These are known carcinogens. We don't have formaldehyde and resin, in case it wasn't enough just with formaldehyde. I'm reading this because this is what's in the nail polish that we've all been using all our lives. There's no camphor. There's no triphenol phosphate. not a good thing, chemical. No xylene, no ethyl tolutamide, right, another chemical. No parabens, not good. And no gluten. So you can't eat the nail polish, Alan.
Oh,
Actually, you can, because there's no gluten.
no gluten.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember many years ago, I went into what was then called Mrs. Gooch. And Mrs. Gooch had, I don't know, five
Did
or
Mrs.
six.
Gooch become Whole Foods?
Yes. Well, Whole Foods bought Mrs. Gooch.
Oh, okay.
She had 5 or 6 stores in Southern California. And it was like a miniature. It wasn't miniature.
She was the first.
Yeah, she was the first. Well, along with Clark's Nutrition in Palm Desert or Rancho Mirage. Anyway, so I went in there one day to pick up some fruit, and there was a woman doing a demo. I love demos in supermarkets. And the demo she was doing was for this new skincare line that was all made from fresh fruit and vegetables. And
Oh, yeah.
okay, and I thought, wow, and that was like 35 years ago. I thought, what a wonderful thing that could be. And you were going to that facialist
And
who was
Annie
putting,
Steinbach.
she was putting fresh fruit and vegetables on your face.
Cucumbers on my eyes,
Right.
like real cucumbers.
I thought, what a
Yeah.
wonderful line.
You know where I found Andy Steinbach? Through Carrie Clark, who we're having dinner with
There you
tonight.
go.
Yeah.
So anyway, I tracked down the company, which was in, I think, Burlington, Vermont, and I called the president, whose name was Paul Schulich, and Paul is one of the greatest human beings on the planet.
Yeah.
And any of you who know him, please tell him. I haven't talked to him for about 4 months, okay?
Good guy.
He created, when you go to Whole Foods, there's a huge line of supplements that are at eye level called New Chapter. He created that. And one of the great products he created was called Zyflamend. And I won't tell you what it does, but if you're interested, he made all these claims, and Columbia Medical thought that it's not possible. They financed a big study, it's online, and they agreed with all his claims.
Well, this is good. They'll all buy that, and they won't buy our supplements.
Well, we don't have Zyflamend.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we don't have.
We have ashwagandha.
We have ashwagandha.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Well, ashwagandha is when you've lost muscle, and as we age, we lose muscle, and ashwagandha is instrumental in growing back.
Sounds
So-
like something you smoke.
If you want to.
Ashwagandha. Yeah. Would you like a little ashwagandha? Okay.
It also helps lower your cortisol.
And it helps lower your cortisol. Do you know why you care about lowering your cortisol? You've ever had overworked adrenals where you lie in bed and your heart races and you can't sleep? That's high cortisol. High cortisol is made in the body, except at a certain point we stop making everything that's good for us. And it's made in the body to sense danger of sorts, because they put a bunch of subjects in a dark room except for pin lights on the back of their knee. That was the only light, pin lights. And as soon as the pin light hit the back of their knee, their cortisol went up. It's a fight or flight hormone. It's very important in balancing and regulating the whole hormonal system. We take it every day along with our thyroid, and it's a very important element in your whole hormonal song.
So Janet Albert said, "Can you tell us more about the candles and how they're made?" Caroline?
Yeah, okay, Caroline, you know this.
Yes. The candles are made from a natural wax blend of coconut and soy. They have no paraffin in them, and we use essential oils for fragrance. So it cleans, it burns cleanly, and it's a beautiful burn. It lasts for, the full size one lasts for almost 55 hours. And the we don't use lead wicks, so it's a really...
That's the one that blew my mind. Do you know candles have lead wicks?
Yeah,
Not
they
ours.
can.
Yeah.
Not in this country, but they're out there.
Yeah.
That's very weird. I heard that in New York City, and maybe this is not true, but this is what I heard. They have a water system, right? It feeds 8 million people. The system was put in maybe 100 years ago or more, and they said that right now, under the city of New York, there are 220,000 miles of lead pipe carrying water.
Wow. How dangerous for the
Well, that
residents.
lead affects children's IQ.
And the brain doesn't know what to do with lead because we don't need it. So it says, you know what I can do? I can store it in the bones for you. So
Or put it in your lipstick.
and so the body gathers it together and puts it in the bones. Okay, now we put it away. Except when you're older and you fall and break something, guess what happens? The lead suddenly is released and it goes up to the brain and causes havoc with your thinking, which is probably why, I don't know for a fact, but it makes sense to me that about 50% of people my age are, it is said, the stats I've read, that you will get Alzheimer's. Frightening, isn't it? We keep attacking our brain. And with these cosmetics, it can go up to the brain, it can do everything it wants in the brain, and it's not going to ruin or affect or wreck anything. I love that about our product. These nail polishes, we wear nail polish, we're going to wear nail polish. It's, even though I have short nails right now.
I like those short nails.
You do, don't you?
Yeah, they're cute. They're nifty.
And when I wear this nail polish, I'm not getting all that stuff I just read to you. At some point, and I wrote about this in my book, Toxic, how much can we take? Nail polish chemicals and skincare chemicals and makeup chemicals until your liver says, I give. And our livers are moaning. They make glutathione and they don't make enough glutathione as we reach a certain age to process all the chemicals that go through our liver. And you want to keep your liver clean. So
Joyce...
It's a lot of work being healthy in today's world. Yes.
Joyce Betty, or
Hi,
Birdie,
Joyce.
said, it's amazing to me how excellent every single product you make is fantastic, very unusual to have everything be so great. Thank you.
Thank you
Joyce.
so much, and I agree. Every time I use anything of ours, I think, and I'm not hurting myself.
Yeah.
It's really important. Really important.
Actually, Gloria likes our stuff when we put it on at night. And
She likes to smell it.
She jumps on the bed and
Yeah.
she sniffs.
Yeah.
She smells us to sleep.
Well, the cats know.
Yeah.
Cats know.
Yeah. She doesn't eat it. She won't eat anything, Eddie.
No, she won't eat any human food.
Just that crunchy junk.
She likes cat Cheerios, I call them. It's
Yeah.
science diet, and it's all stuff that's supposedly good for you, but I don't know. I thought when we got her and we were giving her this science diet, oh, that's good. And then I thought, but it's dead food. But she loves it. That's all she wants. Give her some yogurt? No. Give her some milk? No. Give her some cream? No. I want cat Cheerios. That's all. She drinks water. And I hear her at night, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to answer some of your questions. A lot of you are talking about
Please do.
new chapter supplements at Whole Foods. I want to let you know that the brand that Alan was talking about is no longer run by the purest, lovely man that Alan was talking about.
That's true.
It was acquired by Procter & Gamble
That's
in
true.
2018. So Alan is not suggesting new chapter supplements any longer. It's been bought out by a huge, huge company, and we cannot attest to anything that's in the products. Unlike
See?
Suzanne's line, Restore Life, which we have total control over.
See, Al?
Okay. I'm going to go and
Are you
kneel
ashamed of yourself?
I'm going to go kneel in the corner on hard keys.
No, but people were like, "Oh wow, I'll go look at their stuff," and so we just looked it up, and I didn't know that that it was acquired by Procter and Gamble, but it was in 2018.
I didn't
so
either.
We have no idea any longer what's in New Chapter.
So
products.
is Paul now rich?
Well, he sold it to Whole Foods,
Yeah.
so he retired after that because he wanted to go do good things for the world. So I know he made enough money that he didn't have to work anymore. So
Oh, nice.
whoever bought it and built it in those 6 years sold it to Procter and Gamble.
So nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
not having to work reminds me, I remember in the early 70s when we set up our, what they then called pension plans.
Oh, yeah.
And we met
Yeah.
with the actuary, and one of the questions he asked was, when do you want to retire? And I said, never. Why would I want to retire? And he said, well, I need a date. So I said, okay, 55. He said, okay. He said, now we can adjust your contributions. And in those days, you could contribute as much as you wanted. It was a whole different time. So I said, so tell me, if I do this, all the things you suggest, when I turn 55, will I be able to live the life I'm living when I'm 55? He said, yes. It's a lie. They don't know these things. They make it up. And by the time you get to be 55, they're gone. You know, it's like putting a roof on your house. They put it on in the summer when it's sunny, and then in the winter when it leaks, the phone doesn't answer.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No.
But I found a great roofer. Great.
Oh, you did.
Remember
You
him?
did. In Venice, yeah.
He gave us we had 11 leaks in the roof,
Right.
and he gave me a price, which was very fair. And then I said, you want a deposit? And he said, no. He said, if you like the work, you'll pay me. How's that? And then he gave me
Admirable.
He gave me a huge. He was Korean. He gave me a huge jar of kimchi, and you complained about my kimchi breath for a month.
It was a little stinky.
Yeah, but great.
But now that I understand what it is, and it's mainly cabbage, I would have a whole different feeling about it. I think fermented food is very important.
Yeah, fermented garlic.
Yep.
That's a bit black
Yeah.
garlic.
Yeah.
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 It's funny because Violet eats the kimchi, the garlic one.
Yeah.
Oh, she does?
Yes, and it is such a strong fragrance.
So strong.
Oh yeah.
That there's like a bit of a whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She's like, don't shame me for eating this. It's good for you. But she takes her gut health so seriously, that little one.
She does. You know, it's admirable for a child. Well, she's not a child, is she? How old is she?
24.
24, yeah, that's not a child.
No.
I was a mother of a 3-year-old.
Wow, that's right. How did that happen? It's okay.
I know, but I had this darling little baby.
By the way, someone is
Were you
asking.
19 when you had Bruce?
I gave birth to him 1 month after my 19th birthday, so I was pregnant with him when I was 18.
So if you were Violet would be taking a kid to kindergarten.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, yeah.
So a couple of people are wondering if the mountains behind you, if that's snow. Actually, the mountains around
Behind
us
me?
are covered in snow. Yeah, the tops are covered in snow, but believe it or not, that's a design on the glass front door.
Oh, I was wondering what they were looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never paid any attention to
I
it.
forgot to turn the fountain
I've
on.
never noticed it. I see it so much from this angle, but I've never noticed it when I'm inside the house.
No,
No, well,
because we
inside-
don't look at it.
You can't see it.
Right.
So, okay, we're rounding the horn here.
Oh.
Okay. So let me just read this, what we have today. We have we have younger hands, Manuka honey hand cream, cinnamon sugar and peppermint, heel restore, nail brush with pumice stone, coconut moisture serum, repair and restore base coat, protective base and top coat, and Suzanne 10 toxin free nail polish. And the promo code is winter25 at SuzanneSummers.com, and the entire site is 25% off.
And the colors that we have out today, go to the SuzanneSummers.com website and look at all the colors in the chalky white and pink slip and things like that. They're really nice for winter. Really looks good.
That's where you
I'm
see
going to
the
do
real
an after
colors.
show, so I'll get a little closer so you can see all of the colors.
Yeah,
But
I think
if you
Alan-
like that neutral look on your hands,
Yeah.
Suzanne has a neutral that has just a hint of pink in it called Pink Slip, which is what she's wearing right now. And it's just that barely there
Right.
pink. And then if you like one that's more barely there beige, she has one called Get Naked. And those are both sheer, translucent. And then if you like that barely there look with just a little bit of peach, we're recommending Peachy Cream for you. And I'm wearing Veil, which is that barely there translucent, just barely with a little bit of white in it. Then we also have Chalk Out, which is opaque, but it's more
This
of
is
a
chalk.
chalk-colored white.
You
I
know,
have that
it's
on
hard
my
to
toast
tell
today.
the color on TV. The accurate color is at the website, really. And also, Barbara Gilbert wants to see my hands.
Oh yeah, let's see your
Okay.
younger hands now.
Okay. Huh? Look at
Are
that.
they younger?
Are they?
You're so secure.
They look good, Al.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I think we've done it for the day. And Caroline's going to be on after we go off. And to answer all your questions and tell you more about the products if you question her about it. Try
Yeah,
to,
she knows how to
yeah.
explain
yeah, try to
what's
trick,
in
try to
everything.
trick Caroline with a trick question, okay?
She's pretty smart.
Yeah, and then tell us about it, next time we're on,
Yeah.
which will be Friday.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Coming for me, Al.
All right.
All right, you guys have fun. Tell Carrie I said hello.
I will, and I want to tell you all what I tell you every show. The words that came to me out of the blue. It's not who you are. It's not what you do. It's not what you have. It's only about who you love and who loves you. And I love you. Good night, everybody.